dialogue at any point in time.
So then Bella invites Edward to the beach, and he doesn't want to go, claiming it's crowded. Yet they cut to the beach, very next scene, and Bella and her friends are the only ones there.
We run into two more minor characters. Actually, one more minor character that only shows up briefly at the beginning of the film, and now we're supposed to have interest in this character. He's supposed to tell us this big secret, even though they tell us in the first 15 minutes of the movie what Edward is. Sorry, that was my cat. So, we're supposed to have some sort of big reveal, and this minor character that I don't give a flying fuck about is the one who's going to tell me. So, they go to the beach.
About the legend of his tribe and how they made a treaty with Edward's clan, and that Edward's clan will never go to the beach under the treaty, and under penalty of a broken treaty. Ooh, mystery.
What are they saying? So under this deep, 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 wondrous, luscious, luxurious, over-explanatory use of writing, we learn that Edward secretly is a vampire whose clan has made a pact with the Quileute tribe, which Jacob is a part of, to not go on their land.
So then another man dies in his little boat on the docks, where the audience meets members of the renegade vampire clan. Following this, two girls from school invite Bella to help shop for dresses for an upcoming prom at school, but she ditches them. Ditches them to go to a bookstore, she says, and then starts to walk home. She's come by horny high school boys who just, want to rape her, kill her, whatever. Like the second time in this movie so far, she's near death.
And this is only half an hour in the film.
Right.
Now, my problem with that scene was...
the death Bella, didn't take?
Well, that. And the fact that was my main friends. No, my main problem with this was this girl, Bella, obviously does not like these girls from school. She's not their friends because they share a common interest. She's pretty much just using them like an asshole, as Confused Matthew would say. And just using them to get up there. To get up to wherever the hell she needs to go to fulfill her purposes. And get this book that's supposed to give her the magical answer to what Edward is.
Edward and Bella then run into the girls that Bella ditched, and another awkward conversation between the four of them ensues. Edward tells the girls that he should get Bella something to eat. He thinks. And the scene kind of just goes like that. So then Bella and
innuendo, wasn't it?
Edward, yeah, I think so.
That took me a second.
I think the writer was horny when she wrote this.
I think Stephanie Meyer's a hack, and she probably just had a wet dream, and...
Plot, there it is on the page.
And now she has my money.
Oh.
Really happy.
After the second murder is discovered by a friend of Charlie's, which is Bella's father, he gives her mace for protection. Like that's going to protect you against the bloodthirsty vampires and, them going after you in groups.
Maybe if it was garlic pepper mace. You know it would.
Bella then begins research on the Cold One, folklore from the local tribe. She discovers some very unnerving things about vampires. Of course, their amazing strength, they're cold to the touch, they're fast-moving, pale, and immortal, and they're famed people.
Did you also notice how, at one point, it mentions that, all the regular old vampire myths, burns in the sun, can't go near garlic, can't be near a crucifix, and
is invisible in mirrors.
Yeah, invisible in mirrors. All of those completely thrown out the window, and they don't even come up in Bella's search. Which, I'm sorry, I don't care what alternative universe you're working in.
And then magically, she's even more attracted to him. Strangely enough, I don't know how that works. Like, you're cold, you're pale, you live forever, and I love you more.
And I don't like cold, hard, pale things, but I really like you.
So this leads.
You're pretty.
So Bella leads Edward into the woods behind the school and lets on to Edward that she knows that he acts like he's from another time. And she asked him how long he's been 17, and he says,
a long time.
Yes. He asks her if she's scared, and she says no, and then she rides him through the forest Like, takes a ride, jumps on his back, and he runs through the forest with
like
her.
a pony.
Yeah.
Like a
Just
golden pony.
An odd scene, I thought. It didn't really fit into like what she eventually finds out about him. You know?
No, absolutely not. And it just absolutely solidifies what we learn later on to be that it's not a very healthy relationship, and he pretty much carries her around figuratively as well as literally.
Right. She rides him through the forest and into the sunlight where he just sparkles. She says it's like diamonds. And you're beautiful. He says, I'm a killer.
You like glitter.
Terrible dialogue in the movie, I think.
Well, you like glitter. I mean, it's supposed to be a gay thing. So there's all these gay references to it. I mean... Yeah.
There should be lots of appeal for gay people, but I just didn't find it.
But there's not, because they're all assholes and douchebags. And you can't relate to a single one of them. Well, I hear. My grandma is these kind of people like to cook.
We do.
Where do you eat every night is?
No comment.
McDonald's. Chicken number 2, please.